Good morning, you guys. Today I'm going to film a little day in the life of a real estate agent again. It's not some crazy busy day, but I do have a couple of appointments which I don't believe I have filmed or touched on here before. So I thought it would be a good day to film and take you guys along. And let's see, right now I'm just going to go through my emails. I try to look at them at the beginning of the day when I start my work day, in the middle around lunchtime, and then at the end of the day, simply because if I answer emails as they come in, it takes so much time for me to go one by one as they come in and get distracted from what I'm doing at the time and then having to focus back up. And it's just a lot more efficient if I set checkpoints throughout the day, which I've only started doing recently. And it's a huge game changer because you could waste your entire day sending emails if you don't structure it. So let me see what I have for today. I have an appraisal appointment. So for appraisals, this is one of your main jobs as a listing agent, is to fight for the value of the home you're listing. So I do everything I can to be at the actual appraisal and meet the appraiser, just chat with them, because appraisals are an art, unfortunately. Like, yes, it is based on some numbers and comps and market statistics, but it's also an art how much value one person gives to white 42-inch shaker cabinets. Someone might give a little more value than another person. So just try to chat with them and point out all the good things in the house. And I'll go more into detail about how I do appraisals for my listings. So I have that appointment today. And then I also have a Zoom call for the new real estate group we've started at my brokerage, the Ascend group at Momentum Realty, which I am an investor and co-owner of. So we have some marketing things to nail down, and I think that's it for appointments. And then I have random things to do in between there. So I will take you guys along, of course. Okay, so I'm going to head to this appointment for the appraisal, and I wanted to touch on what I do for appraisals and why it's so important as a listing agent to do a good job of this and give it a great effort. So I make a whole packet for the appraiser. I put my contact information, the address on there, and let me just take you through what I do. So make this packet. I don't want to mess this up. I pull the MLS report for the property, which they already have. I have a list of features and upgrades for the house. This is what I put inside the house for showings and on the MLS, but I print out a copy for the appraiser so they can see everything that this is what the seller has done since they bought it. Not like if the person before them redid the countertops. I'm not putting that on here. It's whatever this seller has done since they've owned the home. I put on here. Then I have a section for comps. And what I do is I pull the best ones possible. And this one is a little tricky because it's not in a neighborhood that has, like, it's not a cookie cutter house. And this seller has done so much to this house. Like, redid the entire kitchen, all the floors, painted everything, new baseboards, new crown molding. Everything is so new. So it's really going to depend on how this appraiser assesses those things and gives value to them. So I'm a little nervous for this one. So I pulled the comps, and then what I do, so I put the comp right there, and then on the next sheet, I literally have a table that compares the comp to my listing. So I have the purchase price, the square footage, the price per square foot, kitchen features of each of them. So like if the comp has, if it's better, I put it on here. I compare their bathrooms, the flooring, the systems like the roof, HVAC, water heater, those ages, and then other, like they both have a fireplace. This one has a newer septic system. This one has no garage. Mine does have a garage, like other things like that. So that way, they can see at a glance and at a high level the main similarities and differences between those comps that I'm pulling. And then, so I do that, and then if we had multiple offers, which of course we did. I put an outline of the offers we had. So we had 5 offers on this one. 3 of them were over asking. 2 of them were like lowball cash offers from investment companies, which I don't really count as offers. And then I attached the offers that we had that we didn't accept. So that way, the appraiser can see like more than one person, actually 3 people were willing to pay this price or more. So we actually are not under contract for our highest offer price right now. So I put this together to try and fight for that value. I don't try to come across too pushy or like that the appraiser doesn't know what they're doing or anything like that. Just sharing information, and I ask them questions and try and learn from them too. So anyways, I'm gonna head to this appointment. It's like a 40-minute drive. So I'll let you know how it goes after. Alrighty, I am back from the appraisal. It went well. I mean, I won't hear for a couple of days what it's actually appraised for, but she was receptive to the information that I had, which is good. So now I'm back home and I'm going to eat some lunch, and let me show you what I'm going to be eating all summer long. So this is watermelon, cucumbers, feta cheese, and red onions. The best lunch I've ever had. I recently discovered it, and I will be eating it all summer. So I'm gonna sit here and eat lunch, and then I am batch creating my weekly emails for the month of May and going to plan out what YouTube videos I plan on posting, because I've honestly just been thinking of it like a day or two before I post them and seeing what I can come up with that day. But I feel like I need to be more organized when it comes to that and really plan it out and have it coordinate with my weekly email a little bit better. So I'm going to sit here and do that, and then in a little bit I have to take my little puppy Porter, I thought he was right there, my little Porter, to the vet. He has a little ear infection. So I'm gonna sit here and eat and work. We just pulled up to the vet, and Porter is not the biggest fan, but you gotta get yourself feeling better, buddy. So we're gonna go into the vet. Alrighty, I am back home and going to finish up my work day. I grabbed an iced coffee. I've already chugged half of it. It's just honestly one of those days where I have a terrible headache and I don't feel motivated to do any work right now. But I know that it's days or times like these that will separate me from other agents who would simply just stop working because they don't feel like it, because you don't have anyone to answer to but yourself when you're a real estate agent. So it's a very convicting job. Anyways, I am going to finish up my day by researching what neighborhood that I want to farm. So I was kind of farming a neighborhood before, but I think I was farming the wrong neighborhood because it was too big of a neighborhood. And then also I wasn't really doing it at a high level. So I'm gonna sit here and look up the stats to make sure it has a good turnover rate and there's not already an agent that has market share in these neighborhoods, and see which one would be the best option for me. And then I'm going to try and create a calendar. I probably won't get it all done today, but I'm going to start making a calendar once I've picked my neighborhood of how I'm going to farm. So one week I'm going to circle down the neighborhood, the next one I'm going to door knock, the next one I'm going to send out a mailer, try to plan an event later in the year, maybe like in the fall in this neighborhood. So I'm going to sit here and try and find my next neighborhood. Alrighty, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video of a day in the life. It was a little bit different than the previous ones that I have posted before. So if you want more videos like this or more information on anything you saw in this video, please just comment below. I will also put my contact information on the next screen, and I thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.